Have you ever found yourself in the heat of the moment when you wish you could just erase or tape back something that you said? Well, difficult conversations are never fun or easy to have, but they can be a very necessary and an important part of a healthy relationship. So what can you do to help make sure that that difficult conversation goes well? Well, the most important step to having a healthy conversation happens before you ever even say a word, and it starts with what I call the 3 Ps. The first P is this: pause. In the heat of the moment, when you're upset, when you're hurt, when you're angry, it's way too easy to say something you'll regret later. So just pause. James 1:19 tells us to be quick to listen, but slow to speak and slow to get angry. So call a time out and use this time to get along with God, calm yourself down a little bit, and get your own heart and your own mind right with the Lord before you move forward. And then the second P is pray. Now, when I'm really worked up about something or really ticked off, I try to push that pause button. And at that time, I find it really helpful to pray through Psalm 139, verses 23 through 24. That's when David says, "Search me, O Lord, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxious thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you, Lord, and then lead me in the everlasting life." And then just sit quietly for a few minutes, calming down, waiting to hear from the Lord. Use that time to let God speak to you and do His refining work in your own heart first and your own mind first. And then the third P is proceed. Now it's time to move forward and have that conversation while observing Paul's call in Ephesians 4:15 to speak the truth, but to do it in love. Tim Keller once said this. He said, "Love without truth is just sentimentality. It supports and affirms us, but it keeps us in denial about our flaws. Truth without love is harshness. It gives us information, but in such a way that we cannot really hear it. So speak the truth, but not in a flash of anger, always with a calm tenderness and a care for the other person. That way, the other person will be much more likely to be able to listen and receive what you have to say." So the next time you need to have a difficult conversation, remember the 3 Ps: pause, pray, and then proceed. When you invite the Lord into that conversation and give Him the space to work in your own heart first, I think you'll find that the conversation will go a whole lot better.